Well, good evening, YouTube. This is your Daily Stoic with your host, Jeffrey. Self-made all day, baby. Shout out to my homie, Ross Burns. Self-made studio. Shout out to the queen of self-made, Chantel. Fun fact, Chantel's brother, Spence Gibbis, made my group's first beat ever that we had like somebody else make. So, in honor of, I seen Burns post today that he's back in the studio, so I just wanted to shout him out. He's got the dopest sweaters. These sweaters, not only cool looking, best quality sweater I've gotten from like a merch, from like a rapper dude. These, anybody's got one, they still rocking it because it's sturdy. These sweaters are sturdy. I don't know if they're still selling sweaters. If they are, get at them. Best sweater ever. Anyways, this is your Daily Stoic. February, I forgot the day already. February 8th, 2025. As always, reading the Daily Stoic, 366 Meditations on Wisdom, Perseverance, and the Art of Living by Ryan Holiday and Stephen Hasselman. If you've never heard of Stoicism, or you kind of heard of it, but you don't know what it is, get out of here, get off this video, go Google it, do some research. Ancient philosophy about controlling your emotions, being a good person by nature. One of my favorite quotes is, if it's not good for the bee, it's not good for the hive. Meaning, if it's not good for everybody, it's not good for anybody. It's, you know what I mean? We're all part of one whole. I love it. And I think you might love it too. A lot of it, I'm pretty sure, and I don't know the guy's name, DBT, dialectic behavior therapy, NCBT, I think was created by a guy who was a Stoic, or at least some of the therapy is based from Stoicism. Fun fact. So I found, if you're new here, I went to rehab a year ago right now. I've been in rehab, changed my life for the better. Absolutely amazing experience. The therapy was something I needed so much, and it sparked this entire new life for me. I read and write every day, which I wasn't doing before. I heard the voice of God. I've been reading the Bible for just over a year now. I wanted to step into my more creative self, so I started doing these videos. I've done stand-up 3 times this year. I've done some spoken word stuff, or last year, sorry. And therapy and rehab changed my life, and a lot of it is correlated or related to Stoicism. You can find a lot of the stuff you learn in therapy right here in some of these ancient teachings. So if you're somebody who just needs better control of themselves, Stoicism is the answer. If you're struggling with addiction, mental health issues, Stoicism can help. It's a tool in your tool bag, of course. I have a whole toolbox of things I try to do. Wim Hof breathing, which is some ancient Chinese breathing, but I heard about it from Wim Hof. I've been doing that. Not very consistently lately. The cold showers, that's Wim Hof is Iceman. Journaling has been a huge thing. Writing letters, exercise, meditation is part of that Wim Hof thing. So many tools are needed in one's life. Stoicism is a huge one. It's sort of like the adjustable wrench in my tool bag. It fits just about any problem. February 8th. Did that make you feel better? You cry, I'm suffering severe pain. Are you then relieved from feeling it? If you bear it in it an unmanly way? Seneca, Moral Letters 78.17. Let's see what they got to say about it. The next time someone gets upset near you, crying, yelling, breaking something, being pointed or cruel, watch how quickly this statement will stop them cold. I hope this is making you feel better. Because, of course, it isn't. Only in the bubble of extreme emotion can we justify any of that kind of behavior. And when called to account for it, we usually feel sheepish or embarrassed. It's worth applying that standard to yourself. The next time you find yourself in the middle of a freak out, or moaning and groaning with flu-like symptoms, or crying tears of regret, just ask, is this actually making me feel better? Is this actually relieving any of the symptoms I wish were gone? How super true is that? I've suffered with this a lot, with anxiety of the future, the unknown, I'll give you an example, like family court. I freak right out. I get mad. I hate it. I take it as a personal attack. I don't like the family court system. But that not liking it, and then the fear of not knowing what's going to happen, I freak out about it. I get very upset, very emotional, and it's never helped me once in the family court cases. And usually it's never what I think it's going to be, right? I'm like, oh, I'm going to do this, and the judge is going to do this. I've had some asshole, like, I've seen a judge be an asshole, but what I'm saying is it's never like as extreme or as, it's not as devastating as I imagine it in my mind, and all that being upset and getting mad and causing issues with my ex over it. We've had lots of fights, and usually they surround before or after the family court. Now, it doesn't change my opinion on it. I think family court's disgusting display of lawyers who greedy, and I have a very strong opinion against the way the family court system is. But me being upset about it, me causing more issues with my ex, or my ex causing more issues with me, it's a give and take thing, has never ever once made it easier or better, or it's never helped. So that's a good lesson. And I got family court. I guess maybe where it's on the top of my head, I got it in a couple weeks, and I hate it. I don't like it. But I'm going to try to use the Stoic practice here and not be upset, and just get through it. You know what I mean? It's just another day. So that is your Daily Stoic for February 8th, 2025. If you're in Southern Ontario, especially Hamilton, we getting some snow, baby. It's wintertime out here. Shout out to all my people that are on vacations. I got my mom's out there, my cousin's out there, my new wife is out there. I'm an idiot. Anyways, I'm just playing around. Hope you're having a great day. Oh, sobriety update. A couple days ago, I decided to put the weed back down again, and I feel first 2 days was rough. I did not feel good. It was a mental or a mood swing that I wasn't prepared for. But within 2 or 3 days, I'm feeling better, consistently hitting the gym, eating healthy, thinking a little bit more clear. So, if you struggle with stuff, here's what I learned. I've been smoking. Sorry, I'm going to go a little rant here. I've been smoking weed since I was 13 years old. I quit last year to go to rehab. It was part of the thing. They're like, the only way we can get you help is if you quit smoking weed. And I was like, okay. And within 4 or 5 days of quitting, then I was like, whoa, I feel a lot more clear-headed. I feel a lot more energetic. I feel a little bit, and I've battled back and forth all of this last year, on it, off it, on it, off it, on it, off it. And it's, it's a little bit redundant, and you would think I would learn my lesson, but it's a tough one, man. Like, it is a tough one for me anyways. And so if you're somebody who struggles and you've been smoking weed your whole life, give it a shot. Put it down for a little bit and see if you feel better. I think for me, I started smoking so young, and it became a habit. It became just part of my life, and I didn't realize that it was sort of, holding me there. I thought it'd make me feel better, but that's how weed works, right? It uses up the chemicals in your brain. Oh, I smoke weed, I feel happy, I feel good. And you don't have weed, you feel like shit. Meanwhile, if you never smoked the weed, you'd feel fine, right? So that's what I'm learning, and I'm learning it the hard way over and over and over again. I hope this time I put it down forever. I'm going to try my best, to the point where I've sort of, I sort of said, if I can't stay off the weed, I got to treat it almost like a major relapse. Like, oh my God, I smoked weed. Whereas, it is still just weed, right? So I've kind of treated it as such. But within three days, I think it's been, I should have to check my journal. I think this is day 3 or this is day 4. This is day 3, I think. I feel a ton better already, and I know that will continue. For me, in the last year, points of stress, like, I'm stressed out, I'm going to smoke, is better than drinking or doing hard drugs, which in a sense it is, right? Like in an emergency type of situation like that, I'd rather reach for a joint than 10 beers, because I can't have one, or any other substance. So that I would say is part of the excuse. But a lot of times it's boredom. I don't know what to do, and I'm just going to chill and smoking a joint. It helps me do nothing and be okay with it. Whereas when I'm not smoking, I'm like, fucking, I need to do something. So it's been an ongoing fight. Like I said, if you're somebody who smoked weed for a long time, everybody I know who smoked weed since they're little kids have some type of depression, anxiety, and they could be like, oh, I'm handling it pretty well. Yeah, well, but we still got depression, anxiety, and all kinds of shit. And I think it's, start smoking weed 12, 13 years old and abuse the hell out of it, it's going to come with some repercussions. So just wanted to give you a little bit of update on that. Hopefully, if this message reaches somebody, and maybe it helps, reach out to me anytime. If you're here for my Facebook, you got my Facebook. If not, shoot me a message. I'm trying to get into YouTube more and more. I don't have a lot of views. It is going slowly, but I will continue, hopefully, to make better videos and find ways to get it back out into the world, so to speak. I love you guys. Love, hope, faith. Stay safe. Peace.